What up? So we're back working on the Jimny. It's been a while since I updated you guys, but a lot has changed. I completely cleaned the engine bay. I'll see if I can find a before picture, but like the valve cover is actually visible now. All this looks nice and clean. I'm going to now install headlights in today's video. I would also love to install a radio because I literally don't have one. And since I'm at my cousin John's crib, aka the Dom Toretto of the family, aka he could fix and install anything, I would also love to install these fog lights. So I already did a headlight install, I already did a radio install a bunch of times. So if you want to watch a full detailed video, click that. Today I kind of want to just speed run through everything. I want to get the headlights done right away. Those are super easy. I'm gonna show you guys the details because I feel like that's another one of the most important mods you could do to any car that has 6-inch headlights. But right now all I did so far was drill 2 holes so I could have the wiring harness right here. That's gonna bolt up right there. Then it's just a matter of like this gonna get grounded right there. Some stuff gets grounded to the battery. This long extension part goes over here. It's gonna get grounded to that part right there. It's super plug and play once you get the wiring harness. So that's gonna be the first thing we're gonna do because I know that's super easy. I've never installed stuff like this. This might be a little harder, but that's number one. And then radio, which is also kind of easy. Mine might be a little annoying because the harness just looks type wild, but first and foremost, let's do the headlights. First thing, drill some holes right here. All right, now for the next step. This one is going to be a lot of things. So once you get this nice and secure, what you want to do is grab this side, this red wire, and bolt it onto your battery. There's already a bunch of things here. You just put it here nice and tight, super simple. Next, you want to grab the long side and drag it all the way over here. Try to hide it nice and clean. We already have a million vacuum lines. We don't need a bigger mess under here. And get it all the way over here. And then you're gonna unplug this from your OEM headlight and put it into here. There's only one on this side, remember that. And these two are for the blinker. We're gonna get into that in a second, but you're gonna connect that, leave it here, don't worry about that. Next, we're gonna go back to this side. And this is how your headlight will look normally. It'll be connected like this. You're just gonna unplug it. And then with this guy right here, you wanna connect it in here. Remember to connect this. This goes into your OEM car. Like this is part of the car right here. And the other side is completely empty. It's gonna look like this. This does nothing. But this side, you need to connect the OEM light. And then same thing, new headlight into orange, new headlight into orange. Get it right here. And then I'll do a quick test just so you can see that it works. 2 clicks, and then boom. You see? Works. Now, to get the headlight off, it's just 3 screws. 1, 2, 3, and then you gotta push and turn. And then it comes out just like that. After that, you have to unscrew these 3 back things. This 1, 2, 3. And then we have to put the headlight on there. That part's a little tricky because on this new headlight, it obviously doesn't line up perfectly. And the top of the headlight is where it says DOT. So I need to get it like this. And as you can see, I have one there, but I don't have it lined up there. And I don't have it lined up there. So this takes a couple like trial and error attempts, but the headlight needs to be sitting like this. All right, so this is the right way to go. No trial and error for you guys. I did all the work. So this end shape right here goes next to this guy. These two kind of do nothing. As you can see, this isn't touching that. This one isn't really touching that. But this goes here, and this is exactly what's going to hold it on completely. So now I'm going to mount this in, and you'll see it sit just like this one. You see how DOT is on the top? It's going to sit perfectly. So you want to mount it and then slide it like that. All corners, and you can see DOT's in the middle. Boom. So technically right now, if you just wanted LED much brighter lights, you're done. You can stop right here. I'm not going to stop. And what I'm going to do is, you see this little green and red right here? We have to line it up with, I believe it's this green and red right here. So you have to cut this, splice it into here, and then what that would do is that when you have your hazards on, this will turn orange, and then when you just have your daytime running lights, this only would light up. So you'll just have a nice cool ring and look like a mini little G-Wagon. So I'm gonna do that right now. That's kind of annoying and tedious, but it kind of has to get done. It's gonna make a huge difference. Ta-da! So I don't think I really gotta show you guys how to splice, but I basically just splice it into here, into the back of this guy, Now you have the ring light and hazard, ring light and hazard. Same for this guy. I just gotta put some electrical tape, but that's exactly how it looks. What up? So this is part 2 of that video. We installed the headlights in the first part, and those have been working flawlessly. Since then though, me and my cousin have completely transformed the Jimny. The Jimny is actually a real car now. We got this brand new. We changed the manifold, we changed the turbo gaskets, we changed basically every gasket here. I've been working on changing like every vacuum line. Like all these are new, all new vacuum lines. We made sure the ground was like nice and secure. We put new spark plugs in. I put a new radio, I put in new speakers. You guys saw that we have the rear seat in the back. I'm ready to go off-roading. I'm ready to go raging. The Jimny, oh, we did the shifter rebuild kit too. You guys remember how this was super boshy. But sadly, I didn't get a lot of stuff on video because me and him really just wanted to get it done, and I wasn't really being a good YouTuber at the time. But I'm gonna show you everything we did and tell you how hard it was, how much it cost. I'll put the link in the description and all that stuff. But first and foremost, I guess I'll start off with the radio. This is super simple. I actually recorded some of this, so maybe I'll insert that right now. Right now, though, what we're gonna do is install this Jensen radio. It's about like $40 on Amazon. I'm gonna put the link in the description for everything I use in this video. But Bluetooth connects right away. You can charge your phone if you want to. It's super short and simple. It's a good radio. For 40 bucks, it's a good radio. It's going in a K car. There's only really 2 front speakers here anyway, so it's not gonna bump. But it's very simple, very easy to install. I'm gonna show you guys a quick little tutorial on that too. But for example, like yellow is battery. Same thing on here. You just gotta splice everything in. Radios are super simple. All I'm really gonna use is electrical tape, a knife. I don't even have like a wire cutter, and we'll get this done within like 10 minutes. All right, so let's get into the wiring. So yellow is battery. I did this one already. Red is ignition. But like I said, just go back into your instructions because I'm honestly looking at this too. But yeah, radio was done. I put new speakers in because the speakers that came in the car were blown. Where are they? The little Carlson small ones, those are completely blown. That is honestly a 3 out of 10 on the difficulty scale. Something that I've never done before though was I bought this low range kit from Summit Racing. This is a 1986 to 1989 Subaru Sandbar shifter kit. This was like maybe like a 4 out of 10 on the difficulty scale. Took maybe 1 hour max, and like look at the difference. I don't know if you guys remember, but like this is 2nd gear. This is 3rd. This is 4th. All of this. This is neutral. That's 5th. That's 3rd. Mine is really bad. This is my shifter now. Before it would be all over the place. Like this is 1st gear. Still has some play to it, but I feel like that's kind of, I don't want to say standard on a Jimny, but like I've never driven one where the shifter was super tight like my Miata or something. But this, that's what I'm most excited about. Yes, I'm happy I changed the manifold on stuff, but you trust the shifter so much, and this one was so garbage that now I actually enjoy driving a Jimny. But the biggest thing we did, the most expensive, is that we changed the manifold. So there's a brand new manifold there from Yokohama Motors. Brand new manifold gasket, brand new turbo gasket, all those gaskets, brand new spark plugs. And doing that, I was like, damn, I really hope the boost cut is gone. I hope it's not something in the computer, because boost cut is basically the computer saying, slow down, bro, like you're over boosting. So I was like, damn, I really hope that is something simple. I don't want to have to worry about the ECU. That's why if you look under my dash, like I was ripping everything apart. Like I'm telling you, I was going ham trying to figure out what was wrong with the Jimny, because I've owned it for like a month and driven it maybe 5 miles. Like, you know what I mean? I haven't been doing anything. Let me show you guys the old manifold. So look at all the cracks. There was one here, another one there, another crack right there, another long crack right there, and then a huge one right there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but right there, this thing was garbage basically. All my gaskets are pretty bad too. This has 180,000 kilometers, but this is my old washer tank. The spark plugs weren't that bad. I think my boost cut could have been because of the spark plugs and the manifold, but the spark plugs were loose. Like when I went to take them off, they were like, I was like, there's no way that they're this loose, and they were really that loose. So that's done. And then next though, we have to install the fog lights. That's going to be coming in probably the next video after this. But I wanted to kind of just update you guys on the Jimny, because it literally drives like a real car now, and I cannot wait to drive it. I'll probably drive it right now in this video just so you guys can see that like it pulls. Like it really pulls. I can't wait to get tires. Once I get some new tires, once I get some new shocks, because mine are beyond blown. So here's how it starts now with the new plugs, new everything. I even put seafoam in here. Starts right up. Idles nice and smooth. That's a cold start too. I want to use one of these buttons for the fog lights too. That's why it looks like that right now. But the headlights work. I'll do this real quick. Radio works too. Let me play a song so you guys can hear it. Feel like I'm riding a demon. Nice good old radio. I think I want to get some gauges right here. I ordered them from the 500 yen shop. I want to get like a boost gauge, another gauge, and then like a clock. But I definitely want a boost gauge. I don't know if you guys remember what it sounded like before, but my goal now though is to get a blow valve. So if I just remove this and I do it the super janky way, it could bog out though, but this is the sound I'm going for. That's the sound I'm going for. Forget this blow valve, I don't care about that. But then it kind of eliminates my whole air filter if I do that. So I don't think I'm gonna do it that way, but I'm happy. I'm happy with the Jimny. I'm happy where it came. I'm happy that it's come a long way, honestly, in my opinion. I think next, like I said, I want to get some tires. I want to get shocks. And then I think at that point, I'm actually like genuinely ready to like start driving this car on like road trips and everything. Like I'm ready to go all over the place. Maybe do the timing belt, since I guess I should do that. I'll check how that looks. But the Jimny, man, it's coming along. I got some taillights coming in soon too. Oh, I want to put on an exhaust too. We're gonna do a bunch of fun stuff. Headliner coming very soon too, so stay tuned for that video. Me and Jay Monet are gonna do that one day. But boy, oh boy, are we excited for the Jimny. All right, part 2. I haven't got the car even up to 100 kilometers yet. I just drove it home from my cousin's house yesterday and fixed all this stuff. But it drives good, like no more boost cut. It's just super bouncy, way more bouncy than my other Jimny. I just think that new manifold plus like basically all new turbo gaskets, everything from the hot side basically has a new gasket, new plugs. It just feels so good. And the shifter is tight. Like it's not like a sports car tight, but it's tight. Like I really like it. Downshift at the second. I know I want this to be my budget off-road build, but I'm just a sucker to boost and driving quote-unquote fast. Well, quick in little K cars, but we'll see what happens. I'm definitely gonna get off-road tires and kind of do my build more towards that. But this has been the Jimny update. A lot of new things. Cannot wait to put the fog lights in. Cannot wait to put the headliner in. Cannot wait to do a bunch of other little fun mods. Maybe even change the steering wheel. But remember, we want this to be a budget build. I'm not trying to go too crazy. I want to fix the AC too. But let me stop blabbling. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.